Okay, so happy Monday. Elves of Nature. Oh, we're very early in 25. We started playing this a couple weeks back. Took last week off for Total War stuff, I think it was. But we're back to this on Monday for now. Majestic music on. Yes, majestic music. It's the music they've done for this game is, I think, very appropriate, and it's very well done. I really enjoy the music for this remake. And they've actually introduced some of the classic music as well. Are we tree-loving elven folk now? Actually, yeah, we are. We are high elves. We are high elves. So, custom wizard, of course, using the Merlin portrait. We have 8 books of nature. So yes, we are very much tree-loving elven folk. We're also artificer, so all our magic items are half price as far as mana goes. And we start off with great magic items and great artifact stuff. We have nature mastery, which means research time and casting nature spells. Sorry, reduces the spell research time and casting cost of nature spells by 15%, which is pretty good. Makes it twice as hard to dispel any nature spells and doubles the magic power obtained from nature nodes. So there's a good thing here. And we're also a warlord. And apparently this still hasn't been fixed. Got a little bit of a problem there. But a warlord is our troops start off at veteran experience when they get recruited, and they have a maximum level of 1 level above elite, whatever that one is. As far as history goes, there's not much history because we're very early into the game still. So this doesn't really mean much. Legend? No, it's not legend. It's super elite or something like that. I honestly don't remember. We don't have a lot. So swordsmen, they're really veterans? What is their level? They are veterans. See, if that text hasn't been screwed up, I guess I could look it up. Just a second, breaking out my manual from 1994. Why? Because it's still relevant to this game, because they pretty much copied the original. They made some changes here and there, but for the most part, it is what it is. Like I said, it's basically the same game. So many pages. Even with an index. That doesn't help me. That's not what I wanted to see. Just a second. I'm trying to figure out what we're trying to find what warlord actually is. So it's not on page 11. It's supposed to be on page 17 now. Warlord. Improves the quality of a wizard's troops. All troops under the wizard's control gain 1 extra level of experience over their actual training and experience. No troops cannot normally achieve a level higher than elite. Equivalently experienced troops under a warlord's control fight as ultra elite levels. So they'll be level 4 instead of level 3 is their maximum level. So that's what it's supposed to say in that little screen that was messed up. So anyway, and also when they start off when they come out too, they come out at level 1 instead of level 0, whatever that is. Basically not veteran, but these guys. They start off as regulars. Normally when you get recruited, you are just a noob. But because of Warlord, they start off at regular, and maximum is ultra elite, which is level 4. These guys are currently level 2, right? Because it goes 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So there we go. Now, what are we doing? I don't remember. It's very early in the game. We are exploring still. I guess we should look at stats for the high elves. So growth rate for high elves is very slow. Their base rate is reduced by 20 people per turn. So in this current city, you have Rocketville that's only increasing the population by 115 per turn. And we're building housing too. Building restrictions: cannot build Parthenons or maritime guilds. What does that matter? It means Parthenons are religious building, which increases our power production. That's not a big deal. We'll find out what that means here in a second. Maritime guilds is just for making bigger ships. Other modifiers: +2 to resistance, which is nice, plus 10% chance to hit bonus, and forester skill for units except constructs. Oh, forester units, or forester skill means they get to move through forests as they were a normal terrain, as in they're walking over plains. Everybody else has to suffer a movement penalty when moving through forests, but high elves do not. Chance to hit, plus 10% chance hit bonus, and we saw that. Spearmen, swordsmen, halberders, cavalry, and settlers cost 1.5 times production. It's a little bit more expensive to make, because they got the little bonuses here with that resistance and the chance to hit. High elf cities provide 0.5 power for every population. That's why it's not a big deal to lose on the Parthenons, because Parthenons, I think, produce 4, or is it 6 power? But for every 2 populations, we get 1 power. So in this case, this city is currently at 6,800, so it's producing 3 power just from the population alone, which is good, right? And let's see, racial units are longbowmen, which are the best bow units in the game. Elven Lords and Pegasus. Elven Lords are kind of like Paladin Knights, and then the Pegasus are flying units, and I believe they're range attacks, if I remember correctly. Yeah, there's a longbowman. They're the best archer unit. Well, the basic archer units you can recruit, because they've got a little bit more damage and they got longer range too. They have more ammo, and they have, I think, more ammo at 8. I think regular archers only have like 4 or 6 shots. These guys get 8. And catapult don't care. Elven Lords. Elven Lords, that's +2 to hit chance. Then we got armor piercing. Then we got first strike and forester. Now, if they were paladins are like immune to magic and other BS like that. But anyway, these guys are like basically paladin-like. They're still pretty good. And then we have the Pegasi, and they have melee attacks. Of course, they're flying. They do have range attacks. They've got scouting, and they're flying. There we go. So Pegasis they're an okay unit. And, of course, the magicians with their fireballs and stuff. And missile immunity. And magical range attacks. What's their ammunition? 4? Yeah, only 4. Typical mage stuff. So the high elven units, not spectacular, but not bad. And then if you get them some mithril or adamantium preferred, if you can get over to mirror, it's even better. So again, not a bad thing. But the main thing with elves is their ability to generate power from population. Now, this is our capital. Currently have a rebel problem. Housing. So what's 858 plus 15? So that's 3, 7. So it's 2 turns before we hit 7 population. There we go. Oh, that didn't really change anything, did it? Just 10. So each worker increases population growth by 10 when building houses. Still 2 turns. So we could do... Yeah, we'll wait for the population to go up. Okay, True World. Oh, this is a city that we conquered of Clackons. Clackons are bug people. Clackons and elves do not apparently agree with each other very much. What's going on here? We do have a rebellion problem. There's no actual workers. Clack off right now. Clack off. 27 turns for an engineer. See, these rebels are a slight issue, mainly because the armies that we used to conquer the city moved out. Let's get the spearmen in there. It's only 7 turns on them. We can get probably both of them after next turn. Yes, 1 person is working now. It's helping a little bit better. That, in Songwood, this is our first colony for High Elves. And they have a little bit of an unrest problem, but not really causing a problem, mainly because we can't have any rebels, because if they rebel, that means they don't have any farmers to grow the food. So at least the rebels aren't stupid. So that's our 3 towns currently. And we're not currently casting any spells. 133 mana. Can we cast? It would be fun. Not a lot of spells to choose from at the moment. More bears. It's an upkeep cost of 2. We're only producing 3 extra mana at the moment, so we're not going to do that. Guess we should just let our mana build up for a little bit, see how it goes. So, that's our turn. Got any questions? See, now we have 2 rebels. Hey, Chris, welcome back. Happy Monday. So, Clacon Spearman 51. This should help with the rebellion a little bit. How will we take over the worlds? Slowly, very slowly. Yeah, with lots of trees. Okay, a little swordsman. Got 2 fire elementals in there to beat up on. 2 down there. Undead and Ifrit over there. Definitely not fighting those. Or those. Oh, just a lonely cave with 1 bear. Lots of bears and sprites over there that'll decimate us. Let's go beat up on that bear. Oh, this is our spirit wandering around looking, exploring for us. Look, it's a fallen temple. So 2 Night Stalkers, a Shadow Demon, and a zombie. Run. Okay, so points of interest. Yellow beams, the easiest. Red, intermediary. There is a purple beam now too, if you have that particular option turned on with the cyborgs. What are they called? The ones that came out in the DLC. Cyborgs. They're magic cyborgs, is really what they are. But their bases are ridiculously strong. Or their points of interest. They're meant to bring a higher level of difficulty to the game, not present in the original game. So if you want to like screw on yourself over, enable that ability, enable that feature. It'll be pleasant. Okay, so recruited a spearman. It did not help with our unrest and stuff. We got a shrine coming up though someday. Guard. So going to kill that bear. Any plans of building a new city? Have to look at my capital first. So we have a chance of losing this because bears are evil. 7 strength, 3 defense. Oh, that 30%. Total health of 16 as opposed to our total health of 12. So this fight will probably not go well for us. Because 4 and 3 plus 40% chance to hit. So yeah, the bears are definitely tougher than us. We use magic. Yeah, if we use magic, the familiar wins. Wait for some archers. We're not even recruiting any archers yet. Maybe I can cast spells during combat, but I don't know what we're going to get that's really going to help us other than, I think, Giant Strength and Stone Skin, I think, is up there for us, I think. Yeah, Stone Skin. That could help, but not going to make that big of a difference. We're better off bringing archers and stuff. Hey, this guy leveled up. These guys got recruited. You know what? I'm just going to move them back here to go park in the town. Can you claim a win in this game having every single player allied with each other? Can you claim a win in this game having every single player allied with each other? No. This game is all about killing everybody. There's two ways to win. You either kill all the other wizards, or you cast a spell of mastery, which basically kills everybody. Yeah, allies are hard to keep because there's limited resources. There's limited resources. More clacons up there. So housing. We're 7,100 now. So spearmen, it's not really going to help us. It's a sawmill. Take that out of there. So sawmill enables the longbowman. So nothing like Master of Orion 2 where you can claim as no, there's no diplomatic victory here. No. Yeah, as soon as you start casting a spell of mastery, everybody declares war on you if they're not currently at war with you. So there's that. They don't call it the spell of mastery for nothing. Oh, we don't have a shrine here. We need more money. One more turn, we can start having him produce something else, maybe. We'll see. And spirit. Exploring for us. Towering Keep. So Naga, Air Elemental, and Naga. So, no. So Rebel's a little bit more under control here. I think. Maybe. So we could save ourselves. It's not going to really help us, so we'll wait. Save our money a little. These no more ruins. This is an old dungeon, so definitely not going in here, simply because not going to beat up on that bear. And there's a chance there's a second fight in there, too. That's how dungeons work. It's a cave. Gargoyles. Fire giant. Yeah, no. Coal, iron, and silver here. Oh, we're going to be able to turn that silver into mithril later on, I think. That's a nature thing, right? Transmute? Yes, it is. We should be able to transmute that later on. If we get the spell, of course, which we hopefully should. So the sawmill ready in 12 turns. What about the shrine? Shrine in 12, too. Reduction of forest taxes by 25%. That's plus 10% to housing. So more housing, more production. So these are all forest squares. So that's going to really help our production in the city. So we'll stay with the sawmill. This one we're just trying to get under control. This one is just growing, which we can change over to Builder's Hall. That done in 20 turns. Sure. Halfling Spearman wanted to join us. No. Nothing personal, but they're awfully short. We have no more rebels here, at least. Unrest is still an issue, mainly because elves and the bugs don't get along. Is really what that's about. Want engineers to build roads between the cities, or go for the shrine? Actually, we don't need the shrine anymore right now, because the rebels are gone. So, yeah, we'll stay with the engineer. Builders all 19, need more money. Sawmill 11. Oh, look, 2 angels. It's a poor little spirit. Fair fight. Cave. Free stuff. 17 mana. So yeah, sometimes you rock into these places and there's nothing guarding it. You just get free stuff. It's kind of cool. Let's see. Well, could cast a spell to explore all this area. Earth Lore. Come up next turn. Basically, we're going to use that to explore this big chunk of this map for just costing us mana, so he's having the spirit go everywhere. Although he's exploring these points, so it's not a huge deal because he's exploring it, but it'll be faster. Let's see what's what. Okay, so this is all coastline, it looks like, maybe. Where is it? Oh, this is the tundra. We don't care about this so much. Tundra sucks. So there's shoreline. Shoreline here. Or sorry, this is a shore, so more likely the coastline goes up this way. Here's a little bit more questionable. This is closer to it. So this is all shoreline over here, so we don't need to do that. Another question. We'll use the spell right here. There we go. So, that worked out. This is all shoreline going. This is going to be actually a really good spot to build a city, more than likely. Well, that one's going to cause trouble. But that's a big space to expand into. If we can. Rocketfield, Sawmill, and 8. You can probably get this down to 6 or 7 turns and then buy it off, more than likely. We might have enough gold for that. So we'll see. Engineers at 5. Builders Hall in 16. Oh, they only have 1 forest here. We'll have to fix that eventually, too. Once we get the right magic. Basically, nature magic gives you all kinds of cool stuff, like growing forests or changing plains into forests and other stuff. And you can transmute some minerals or resources into other stuff, like turn silver into mithril or iron into something else. I forget what it is. Did it tell you? Iron ore can be changed into gold, so with transmute. Silver, of course, goes into mithril. So missed the mithril potential right there for our capital, barely. We could build another city over here, though. Take advantage of that silver and the gold. Down there, too. Look, another cave. Fighting that one. So, Builders Hall in 15. We already saw that, right? Okay. 6 turns. We'll take the sawmill now. Shoot up our production a little bit. I'm going to go probably 10, maybe? We'll see. Anyway, remember 7 on Rocketville for production. Your temple. Get all the undead. Well, no, sorry. Wait a minute. That's not right. Oh, because they're not building stuff. It didn't. Our production really didn't go up, did it? How'd that happen? Oh, because now we have rebel. Did we have 2 rebels before? I think we did. Anyway. That's not right. Stupid rebels. We give them jobs and they rebel on us. Uh-oh. Bow before a battle. A bow before a battle. Welcome, wizard. I am Telok. And now that we see one another clearly, we may begin this blood dance. Beware, do not give me a reason for war you shall get, and it shall be swift and merciless. Let's trade. So, axe of strength and protection. Oh, we have similar spell books, so he's nature too. He seems nice. Yeah, very, very likable. But we have the same spell books. He just doesn't have any spells we want. Because we're better than him. Treaties. Alliance? No. Research? No. Trade? Of course not. See, they're douchebags. Temple. So, Mr. Tlok. Where did we run into him? We ran into him somewhere. I'm guessing it's... He either found us or we ran into him barely over here. He might be over in this area. Possibly. I have barbarians. $11. Engineers and 1. It's all 12. Maybe that spell I got. There he is. He just took that one. So he had an army over here to take that sitting. Well, that's a problem. Okay, engineers. Start building roads. Not enough food. You mean not enough food? Stupid rebels. Temple. 3 archangels. 3. That's what we call not a fair fight. Against the spirit, at least. So I wonder if he came over by ship or did he come down through land? I guess we'll find out, huh? We like land. So that's his node. Wonder if we could take that. It's a nature node. I wonder if we could take that from him. Builder's Hall in 7, we can buy it. Shrine in 6, we can't buy it. Shrine in 8, can't buy it. Well, this one's under control right now, as far as unrest goes. This one we really need to get the shrine done, so we're going to wait. We'll be able to buy it next turn. Oh yeah, we're going to see if we can take this without fighting anything. Ah, there he is. So I stole his node. He'll probably take it back, but if he doesn't defend it, I'll take it again, too. So this is not his capital. And he's high mana, it looks like, maybe? So, you know, crank out some mana for a little bit. We'll take this advantage to, or take this time to do some exploring, too. He must love you now? He probably doesn't appreciate it very much, I'm sure. Oh, cast a spell. I think we'll burn our spell here. There we go. There he is. Okay, so this is its capital. And he's high men. It's got another nature node, it looks like, up here. Oh, no. No, that's an army. He's got an undead army. Okay. Oh, I think he's nature and death. I think that's how he has the skeletons. He's just got Shuri. I don't have it hero yet. Shrine in 4. No, Shrine in 1. Be Longbowmen. Get a couple of these guys out. And then settlers after that, because we need to start expanding again. Already behind the curve. It looks like he's at 3. Possibly more. We'll do a little bit more spell casting and see. So he hasn't really gone north yet. Looks like to be the end of the continent. Nomads. Okay, so we'll have to use another spell down here and see what's down here too. Because if he can't really go too much farther this way, he's going to start being aggressive towards us going this way. Can we send some recon satellites? What do you think I just did? That's what I just did, was a recon satellite. Because not only did we see everything as far as cities and the land stuff, but we actually saw one of his armies. That's how we know he's got death magic, because skeletons. Yes, the UAV was deployed. Actually, it's launch drone. No? Launch drone.
Launching UAV.
There we go. See? Veronica knows. The command used to be launch UAV, but she had I apparently have trouble pronouncing UAV in the heat of combat, so we changed it to drone a while back, a couple years back, I think, because it's easier for me to say drone. And not only easy for me to say, it's easier for her to recognize me saying it. So, important stuff. Shrine in 5, Builder's Hall 16, Longbowman at 7. Ouch. So we didn't actually get. Now we got rebels again too. No, sorry, we had 2 rebels there, didn't we? Shrine brought it down to 1. Need more money. Hey, look, the spell magic. That's the spell we were researching. And our familiar is a cobra. You have different familiars based on what your dominant spell books are. Or how many spell books you have of. The most spell books you have determine the familiar you have. There we go. In this case, we're nature, so we have a cobra. Sorcery, I think, is a. Is this a beetle? They're fun pets until they bite you. Okay, spells. What should we research? Nature's Eye. This is just for seeing stuff farther out. Ice Bolt. Take magic. Summon a hero. Summon sprites. This is a world spell, so this is an actual summoning. Upkeep of 3 for sprites seems kind of high, but it's what it is. Nah, sure. Doing some more exploring over this way. A recon. What did you call it? A recon satellite. Yeah, we're going to be using that over here. Next turn. Let's see what's over here in the spot. Shrine in 4. Once that's built, we can take these swordsmen and go do something else. Join up with the archers that we're recruiting in Rocketville, I guess. Any gates? Not yet. I don't see any yet. So, he's got more cities and more cities. He's got all this area. So he's been expanding pretty well. I think he's probably conquering. That's high, man. That might be his colony, but it could have conquered it too. Old Castle. Yeah, he's expanding. So now for the ugly stuff. So there's our army strength. Definitely has the advantage, of course. Number of towns. He's up to 5. We're at a whopping 3. So actually, that's not too bad. He's only got a 2-town advantage. He only has 5. It's not a lot. He just has 5. So Builders Hall in 14. Let's get the Builders Hall going because this increases population growth and allows some other stuff to be built. But we can go into housing. Only buildings. With building housing, population's only increasing by 75 because we don't have enough forest here. Actually, there's lots of mountains, though. Granary? Oh, granary will help with growth. Oh, we have rebel problem. Damn it. So that means housing. So you're saying we should thank him for building so many nice towns for us? Well, hopefully that's the way it'll work out. But we don't know yet. It's still way early. Some housing, get that up to 4 grand, I guess. Rocketville's doing longbows. We're still doing the shrine, which will be done in 1 once you get rid of those rebels, so we'll be a little bit more productive. And work on the sawmill for 1 whole forest. Well, that's our choices here. See, this is not a good spot because this is tundra, which is crappy for the most part. Actually, it's not that much tundra. It's half food. Tundra is half food, except for the mammoths. Mammoths are bringing in some extra food and gold to us. Not a lot, but just a little bit extra. Production, 1.5 food there. See, forests bring in food and production. And our sawmill is supposed to be see more production there. Yeah, it's the rebels. Rebels are the problem. I don't know how high elves have a rebel issue, but we do. Oh, because we have nobody guarding the city. That's what the issue is. They don't feel safe. Don't feel safe. That's the problem. Anyway, these guys are down there. Okay, so we should... Look at that 40% unrest. Bugs just don't like us. And now rebels are back. Because we need more guards, I guess. You clack on settlers. I don't know if I want to do that. Hey, Drunk, welcome back. Happy Monday. You're doing good in game and out of game. Thank you. How's it going? It's going well enough. It's a Monday, but it's going okay. How's it going for you? Sawmill in 13. These guys in 3. Let's get these guys. They'll lead up the rest of our food. Engineers for building all those magic Autobahns. Yes. Well, we don't have any magic Autobahns. Those primarily exist on Mirror. They don't more on Arcanus. We can have magic Autobahns on Arcanus, but we need sorcery spells for that. We don't have any sorcery. Lizard Red Spearmen are coming looking for a job. How many? 1 unit. Go away. There's our longbows. See, new troops start off as regulars, which is good. And we can kick that crap out of them. Not them, though. Stupid, what, Night Stalkers? Yeah, Night Stalkers, they suck. Stupid cat death gaze. They just look at you and you die. No, sorry, that's never mind. 12 turns for the Spearman. More population. Turns for these guys. Do I need to do any more magic? See most of this continent now, it's like. See it one more time just to make sure we see everything here that might be important. First floor. And it's ready already. Okay, so we basically know where this whole continent looks like now for the most part. We just have to start expanding. Decent Trask and just going through the wish list on Steam. Any recommendations for any game or sort of game? What are you looking for? You can't spam cities. It takes time. Oh look, Elite Swordsman. Rebels. Ugh. Can't really spam swordsman. And rebels. A ripple of magic tears through the wizardry towers, and the wizards feel their mirrors shake and blacken for a time. All sources of magical power income will be shorted out until the wrist ripple passes. Accept the outcome or consider your choices. Accept. Whatever ancient power called you here, it left behind altars of blood magic. Use them to sacrifice large portions of population from 3 random cities and thus stop the effect. Whatever ancient power called you here, it left behind altars of blood magic. Use them to sacrifice some of your units. We will just accept it. I'm not going to sacrifice my units of population. We're not into the blood stuff. Yes, nice choices. It's a fallen temple. Skeletons. Let's kill some skeletons. I think I remembers our combat speed now, but this still doesn't remember combat log being on. So what kind of magic do we have if we want to use it? We can web him. Bowman. These guys are immune to missiles, aren't they? Missile immunity. Do you guys have? Shoot him anyway. So they move 2. Uh-oh, he's trying to do an end around. He's no match for our elite troops. So we picked up some mana. And some experience. From there. No, seriously, these guys are elite. We had 1 elite swordsman going in, and now we have 2 coming out, so... The ones who actually the skeletons went after were these guys. They're already elite. They're tougher than normal swordsmen. That's why they kick the crap out of skeletons. And they can still go 1 level higher, because we're a warlord, so because we're special. Even the other one's leveled up. Well, good. Building up population so we can get some actual workers going, looks like. Think we can beat up on the bear now? Find out. Sawmill at 9. Hey, we don't have any rebels anymore. Still have no food though. More food production.
Come on, you pansy. Get back in there and fight.
We ain't fighting, we just had a fight. I'm gonna buy that. And we'll wait to have an extra archer come join us. Let's fight against the evil bears. Look, engineers are leveling up. So, stuff to build. Let's see. Do marketplace, then work on Forester's Guild or the farmers market after that one. We need more food production. We're not getting nearly enough. Uh-oh. Troublemakers. The moment where you were cutting out. Was there? Okay. Probably because I wasn't speaking clearly into the mic. I had my head turned away a little bit. Too low volume? Well, yeah, it was because I was probably speaking low and had my head turned away a little bit. Because I was looking down the hallway because I thought I saw a dog. Oh, going the wrong way. Gotta be these guys. Like on Albers. So, coming out of that city up there. The city's unprotected, by the way. Hopefully he goes after the engineers. Oh no, he scared him away. Fortune, hostile forces have captured your capital. Oh, well. Destroyed your fortress and summoning circle. I can see you have already started casting the spell of return, which will blah blah blah. In case you do not control any towns, you have 2 turns to conquer one of them defeated. Until you have your fortress back, you will not be able to generate mana, blah blah blah. Best of luck. See, that went well. That's what I get for leaving my capital undefended. And we're at -1 food, too. That was good. Perfect run. Yes, it's going well. It's going incredibly well. At least they didn't kill our clack on engineers. That's a plus. And engage. Okay, look, we saved Ronkenville. We lost a fair amount of population, probably lost some buildings too. So we have barracks, we have a smithy, we have our sawmill still. We lost our shrine though. And our granary too, I think. Granary. Shrine. So, if anything, you got the rebels under control. But we have an army in there now, that's why. Sawmill 8, housing still here. Get these guys doing something. Turns for the archers, 14 for the granary. Let's work on the granary. It's all the rebels' fault? It was. Give them jobs and they still complain. What the hell? What do they actually want? Other than to be safe from the wandering marauders and stuff. defense. You don't need defenses from that. Just poke them with your pitchforks. So that those guys came out of there. They came out of that city. Don't have any neutral cities behind us. Oh, we have no mana income.
Hey, bag of water.
Stuff,
it is time to take a break. Go stretch your legs. Your next break is in 1 hour.
It's a good place to stop. Take a break. Get up, stretch my legs, go check on the dogs, because one was looking for me, it looked like. I think Mrs. Gimpy went somewhere, right? I think she did. They should learn how to throw Molotov cocktails. They should. Anyway, I gotta get up, stretch my legs, get some water, check on the dogs. I'll be back in a few minutes. Thank you all very much for watching. Enjoy the dog video.